powered by the SHN Sports Broadcast Network. Now, turn up the volume as we send it.
Aim High will be the visiting team going left to right as both teams head to the court. Aim High will be working left to right. Aim High starting Moore, Wagger, Ketterhagen, Sayer. The Mighty Warriors come out. Bellingate, Bulware, Outlaw, Collins, and McCoy. As Bellingate will be jumping up against Wagger. As Collins comes across with the ball, he'll be working right to left. They'll swing it around to Bulware. Bulware go right in the paint with a layup, and it's no good. Coming down with the rebound. So, as clarification, Mighty Warriors ladies lost to Quality Education in the game prior to this. So now we're up with Aim High matching up with Hosanna. Right side is Moore. Moore goes up with the right-handed layup. Bellingate bodying up with him. Moore with the spin around jump shot for Aim High as they lead 2-0. Aim High in the white tops, blue bottoms. Aim High across her chest. Ketterhagen will be inbounding the ball in front of McCoy. He'll swing around left side to Moore at the top of the key. Guarded tightly by Collins. Moore will roll right. Collins right on him. He'll kick it over to Sayer. Sayer holds. Left side is Moore. Moore right side to Dixon. Dixon rolls. Finds Sawyer. Sawyer in the paint. Shots blocked by McCoy as a cleanup, but it was a foul. And Sayer will be headed to the free throw line, shooting 2. Sayer shooting 2. First one is nothing but nylon. 3-0. Second free throw is good. 4-0. Three by the Mighty Warriors. Mighty Warriors trail 4-3. Right now, the Mighty Warriors ladies are walking out of the locker room with their heads down, but they put a good fight in today as Sayer shot was blocked. It's going to be Hosanna's ball. Hosanna working right to left. Hosanna trails 4-3. And it's Collins with the deflection. Out of bounds off of Hosanna. Ketterhagen will be inbounding the ball underneath her goal. Kicks to the top of the key to Moore. Moore goes between the rings, guarded tightly by Collins. He'll swing it left side to Dixon. Dixon with a long-range 3. 7-3. Bulware trapped in the backcourt. Finds McCoy. McCoy coming to front court to Bellingate. Bellingate with a two-handed slam. 7-5. Hosanna trails Aim High. Moore will come across the timeline, guarded tightly by Collins. Wraparound dribble, goes into paint, kicks it over to Dixon. Dixon steps in, picks up his dribble. Finds Moore. Moore rolls right. Guarded tightly by McCoy. McCoy tries to stab it back from him. McCoy going into paint, picks up a foul. And picking up the foul is Moore. So Bullwire will be inbounding the ball for Hosanna. Be inbounding the ball, free throw line, extend to the left. Will come into Collins. Collins will come across the timeline, right side to McCoy. McCoy looks in the paint, and Bronco Belligate, he'll put up a shot and it's blocked. Coming now with the block shot. Push ahead is Dixon for long range, short. Coming down with it, bounce passes into Wagger. Wagger's shot is deflected as Outlaw. We have a foul on Wagger. As Bullware comes into Bronco Belligate, he'll push it ahead to McCoy. McCoy right at the free throw line, in the shot, in the paint. Loses the ball, coming out with it. And it's off of aim high. Hosanna's ball. Hosanna in the backcourt to Collins. Collins left side to McCoy. McCoy holds it, finds Bullware. Bullware spins it left side to Outlaw for long range two. 7-7. 14:45 left. Aim high works left to right. Moore comes in. Will come into front court. Kicks it over to Dixon. Out of bounds. So Dixon will be inbounding the ball. Extend the baseline right. Come into Moore. Moore to Dixon. Get a high screen by Sayer. Sayer pops out. Guarded tightly by Collins. He'll put it on the floor. Collins will steal it. Collins will be one-on-one. He'll bounce pass it into McCoy, and McCoy will go up with her iced layup. 9-7, Hosanna leads. Hosanna leads 9-7. McCoy will shoot old-fashioned and one. Shot goes up. Hosanna leads 10-7. McCoy picks up his man in the backcourt as Moore. Try to dribble drive on Collins. You put up a shot as Moore. Bronco Belligate with a big rebound. He'll push it ahead to Collins. Collins in the front court, 2-on-4. He'll pull it all the way back out. He'll back it all the way out. Picks up by Moore. Bronco Belligate's pass was stolen by Ketterhagen, and Ketterhagen heads to the free throw line. Ketterhagen's first free throw offered up is nothing but nylon. 10-8. Mighty. 10-8. Mount Zion Christian Academy on hand for the Bull City Classic. Belligate with a missed free throw, kicks it into Bullwire. Bullwire coming to front court going, ooh, nice pass by Bullwire, but Outlaw didn't jump up for that one. Left side coming across is Marks. Marks to Kettlehagen. Kettlehagen's ball stripped by Collins, and it's a jump ball. Aim high will be inbounding the ball right of their baseline. On the baseline. They'll come in, and it's a 5-second call. And we'll have a timeout for Aim High. We're going to step away and get a word from our sponsors. You're listening to 2020 coverage of the Bull City Classic. 10-8, Hosanna leads.
Adults in America have pre-diabetes, but most don't know it. To let people know it can be reversed before it becomes type 2 diabetes, professional basketball player Julius Randle is doing everything in reverse.
I'm only dunking with reverse windmills. I drove the whole way to practice in reverse. I don't recommend it. This move's called the reverse shuffle. I do recommend it. And it took me months to learn how to speak in reverse, like this. Years 10 almost for diabetes type 2 with living Ben has mom. In other words, my mom has been living with type 2 diabetes for almost 10 years. So together, we want to say to the 84 million Americans.
10-8 coming out of timeout. Aim high will be on defense. McCoy in the backcourt. He'll kick it over to Bullware. Bullware back to McCoy to Collins in the front court. Collins will wrap around all the way out, pull it all the way out. Finds Bullware between the rings. Bullwire left side to Outlaw. Back to Bellingate. Bellingate spin around, jump shot, rims out for Hosanna. 10-8. Aim high comes in the front court as Marks. Marks left side to Wagger. Wagger with a long three. And that is, we have a foul on Jatrell Marks for aim high. And we have a timeout, a full timeout, 11-10. Aim high leads Hosanna Bible College. We're going to stay right here. Next up, we have the high school boys game as we have Mount Zion Christian Academy matching up against Grace Christian out of Sanford, North Carolina. I want to thank everybody for tuning in today's action. So Bullwire will come into play. He'll come into play in the backcourt to Collins. Collins trapped off, stolen by Ketterhanger. Ketterhanger to Marks. Marks goes up with the shot, and he's fouled by Bullwire. First free throw by Marks is good. (12-10), aim high leads. Second free throw is missed. Comes right in the hands of McCoy. McCoy right side. Stands McCoy. He almost had it stolen by Dixon. Picking up the foul is Dixon. Bullwire inbound the ball to Collins. Collins to Outlaw. Outlaw bounce past it in Collins. Collins left side to McCoy. McCoy goes to the baseline. Fakes his shot, but he travels. 12-10. Hosanna trails. Aim high. The backcourt is Ketterhagen. He'll kick it to Marks. Marks comes across the timeline, guarded tightly by Collins. Right side is Ketterhagen. There's Bullwire right on Ketterhagen. He'll contest the three, and it's nothing but nylon. 15-10. Aim high leads. Outlaw. Outlaw to Bullwire. Bullwire shots stolen by Ketterhagen. He'll go in, shot, and there's a foul on Collins. It's a spot foul, so he's not shooting. So it will be on the floor. Ketterhagen, 11:48 left. Ketterhagen Inbounds at the right in the hands of McCoy. McCoy with the layup on the left side for Hosanna. 15-12. Marks comes across the timeline, left side of Ketterhagen. Ketterhagen, Bullware's right on Ketterhagen. He'll spin off of him and go into paint. Block, offensive foul. As Ketterhagen picks up the offensive foul. Hosanna working right to left. Trailing by 3. With this possession, they could tie it up. And we have an offensive foul on Isaiah Bullwire. Left side, Marks. Marks working left to right. Marks stands, guarded tightly by Collins. He'll find Sayer. Sayer right side of Ketterhagen. 3 on the way. And it's contested by McCoy on defense. Collins gets it in the front court. Working right side. Scissor dribble trapped off. Finds Bullwire. Bullwire drives in the paint. Leaves it for McCoy. McCoy blocked by Wagger from behind. Dixon comes in the front court. Left in the paint. Puts up a shot. Blocked by Outlaw. And it's out of bounds. As Outlaw answered it back with a block. So inbounding the ball will be Marks. Marks finds Ketterhagen. Ketterhagen is guarded tightly by Bullwire. He'll go into paint, put up a shot off the left. Bullwire with the defense, ahead to Outlaw. Shot goes up and it buckets. 15-14. Shot by Outlaw counts. All tied up on an Outlaw free throw, 15 apiece. Aim high with the ball. Left side is Dixon. Guarded tightly by Outlaw. Right side for Sayer for 3. Saving the ball out of bounds was Dixon, but it hit off the crossbar. Bullwire bounce passes it in, chest passes it to Collins. Collins splits the defenders in the backcourt, and we have a foul. And we have a aim-high player on the court. And he gets up, is Marks. As so with the ball, Hosanna will come in the backcourt to McCoy, to Outlaw. Outlaw left side to McCoy. They'll work the perimeter, facing a loose 2-3 zone. As McCoy stands, gets to the baseline, traps off, finds Outlaw. Top of the key to Bronco Bellegate as he travels, as he goes, puts up an 18-footer. 16-15. As Marks comes in the backcourt to Dixon. Back to Marks as he takes over, leading the offense. Marks guarded tightly by Collins, right side. Layup, and we have a travel. And traveling was Ketterhagen. It's a long three by Outlaw. So aim high, correction, the score 16-15. Marks will be inbounding the ball. Marks inbounding the ball. We have a push off. Got a push off on Bullwire. We'll put Ketterhagen to the free throw line, shooting at 1-1 with the lead, 16-15. He makes the first part of the 1-1. (18 to 15). Bullwire comes in the front court. Bounce passes is stolen by Dixon. Dixon to Ketterhagen. Ketterhagen with two. 20 to 15. Coming in the front court is Collins. Collins pass to Outlaw. He travels. Took too many steps for Hosanna. So it's going to be a timeout, Hosanna. We're going to step away. You're listening to coverage of the 2020 Bull City Classic. 20 to 15. Aim High leads.
Reach Chiropractic, the Triangle's only sports and pediatric certified chiropractor. We offer 3 types of care: relief, corrective, and wellness. We give you the best recommendation for care based on your needs and goals. Ultimately, it's your body, your health, your life, your choice. Our goal at Creech Chiropractic is to educate and adjust as many families as possible toward optimal health and wellness through natural chiropractic care. The superior physician treats the patient before the illness is manifested. It is only the inferior physician who treats the illness he was unable to prevent. Give us a call today at 919-367-2828. That's 919-367-2828. And get to your 3 types of care: relief, corrective, and wellness. Creech Chiropractic, the Triangle's only sports and pediatric certified chiropractor.
Welcome back. 20 to 15. Aim High leads Hosanna Bible College. 9:05 left in the first half. As Aim High comes into play, they'll come into play to Marks. Marks guarded tightly by Collins on the right hip. He'll get a double screen by Wagger at the top of the key. Bullwire right there with almost the steal. Bronco Billigate with a big long rebound for the missed shot. They'll push it into Collins, left side to Outlaw. Outlaw to Bronco Billigate. Long three, flat off the rim. As Bullwire will reset up the offense as Collins between the rings. Right side is Bullwire, left side is Collins. Bronco Billigate gets a high screen. Sets up a right screen. They'll roll right. Bronco Billigate will wait for the feed. Down low to Outlaw with a layup. Bronco right there to clean it up for Hosanna. 20 to 17. As they run the offense, they end up scoring baskets. Left side is Marks. Marks guarded tightly by Collins. Collins will roll through the screen, pick up Marks on the other side. Wagger with a long three. Bronco Billigate almost got a tip of it. McCoy with the rebound. They'll kick it Outlaw. Outlaw will spin in the paint, put up a runner, and it falls through. 20 to 19. Marks will come across the timeline as Collins picks him up. Collins right side. They'll find Ketterhagen. Ketterhagen right side to Marks with a long three. Right in the hands of McCoy with the rebound. Bullwire holds. Between the ring stands Collins. Left side of McCoy to Outlaw with three. And there it is, 22 to 20, just like that. Collins comes across the timeline. Sorry for technical difficulties with the camera. It's a turnover, and it's a loose ball. Collins falls to the floor. With a loose ball, we have Sweat on the court. So it's going to be white ball. Ketterhagen will be a man of the ball in front of the table. He'll push it into Sayer. Back to Ketterhagen. Looked like he was going to give it to Ketterhagen. Gets helped by Ketterhagen. He'll roll. A switch up on defense. Long three. Coming down with the rebound was McCoy. Outlaw. Outlaw finds Collins. Collins working right to left. Kicks it over to Bullwire. Bullwire swings around to Outlaw. Outlaw to Collins. Collins looked like he wanted to take that three. Bounce passes into Bullwire on the left side. Man-to-man defense is what Aim High switched to on defense this setting. Right there, bounce pass it in. Collins with the long-range three, and it's nothing but nylon. 25-20. Aim High comes across the timeline. Is Marks. Marks right side of Ketterhagen. Ketterhagen looking in the paint. Finds his man Sawyer. Sawyer popped out. Right side to Marks. Marks back to Ketterhagen working the post. Backs his man down. Double team. Puts up a shot. Nothing there for Ketterhagen. As coming down with the rebound was McCoy. He's going coast to coast in the paint. Puts up a shot. And it's offensive foul on McCoy. (25-20), Hosanna leads. Aim High. Collins will pick up his man in the backcourt. Is Marks. He'll come steady stride for stride with him. Right side is Dixon. Dixon pushes down low to Sayer. Sayer falling to the floor, finds Wagner for baseline jumper. Shot gets a nice bounce. And we have a foul. And picking up the foul is going to be on Aim High. So Outlaw will be headed to the free throw line, shooting 1-1. Shooting 2, correction. He'll miss the first one. Second one, battling for the loose ball. Rebound comes up as Dixon. Dixon pushes ahead to layup by Marks off the left side is good. 25-22. As Hosanna working right to left. Collins in the front court. Stutter steps. Finds Outlaw. And it's out of bounds. It was out of bounds off of Aim High. So Smalls checks in. Smalls and Gibbs. Gibbs will come in, give Marks a break. Gibbs will be bringing the ball up for Aim High. He'll swing it left side to Smalls. Smalls will go into paint. Pass was deflected. In the backcourt, turnover, Aim High. Hosanna leads 25-22. Hosanna in the backcourt. They come into Collins. Collins to Bullwire. Bullwire puts it on the floor. Finds Collins. Collins bulked the back. Bullwire. Bullwire steps in. Finger roll layup is good. 27-22. Hosanna leads. As Gibbs and Collins match up in the backcourt on defense. And a foul on Collins. To be shooting 1-1. So the officials explaining to Collins what he's doing on defense wrong. (27-22). Hosanna leads. So there's confusion with the clock. Hosanna's ball off the missed free throw. Hosanna in the backcourt, Bullwire. Bullwire right side to Outlaw. Outlaw feeds it to McCoy. McCoy staying on the right wing, finds Bullwire at quarter court. He puts it on the floor, splits the defenders, feeds his man, Outlaw, that McCoy down low. So 29-22. As Gibbs comes across the timeline, finds Collins off his right hip. Gives him a little bit of room, swings it right side to Smalls. Smalls bounce passes into Sayer. Sayer spins, puts up a shot as he hits the floor, and it's a travel. 29-22. Hosanna leads. 3:51. They come into play as Hosanna. In the backcourt is Bullwire. He'll kick it left side to Collins. Collins gets across the timeline, right side to Outlaw. Outlaw with a 17-footer. With a rebound by McCoy for Hosanna. Up by 9. 31-22. 3:30 left. As Hosanna developing a comfortable lead here. It's a jump ball. And the possession arrow will go with Hosanna. 31-22, 9-point lead for Hosanna. So Bullwire will be inbounding the ball in the backcourt. Finds Collins. Collins chest passes it to Outlaw. Outlaw to McCoy. McCoy to Bronco Bellingate. And it's off of Sayer, out of bounds. Stay right with Hosanna. So Bullwire will be inbounding the ball. Right baseline. He'll come into McCoy. McCoy to Collins. Collins double team back to McCoy. McCoy. Bronco falling to the floor. Smalls ahead. He loses his stride out of bounds. And it'll be Hosanna's ball. (31-22). Checking back in the game for Aim High is Ketterhagen. So Hosanna come into Collins. Collins back to Isaiah Bullwire. He'll try to split the defender. And we have a foul. And picking up the foul is Ketterhagen. And they will be shooting 2 as Bullwire. Bullwire shooting 2. Bullwire eyes the basket, puts up the shot. Bullwire sinks the easy charity stripe one. 10-point lead. Second shot by Bullwire is good. 33-22. Hosanna leads by 11. Collins in the backcourt picks up his man Marks. He'll kick it left side. We have a foul on Bullwire. Isaiah Bullwire. It's his 4th foul. Ketterhagen eyes the basket, puts up the shot. Nothing but nylon. 33-23. Second free throw is good. Bullwire looks to come in. He'll come in. The backcourt, Outlaw. Back to Bullwire. Head to McCoy. McCoy to Bronco. He'll lose it. Loose ball underneath. Ketterhagen coming out with it. Trailing by 9. Need to get an offensive board right here for Aim High. They trail by 9. 33-24. They'll come into play. Right side is Collins. He'll shake off Ketterhagen. Goes into paint, finds McCoy cutting. And McCoy will go up shooting 2 at the free throw line with a nice feed by Collins underneath. McCoy will be shooting 2. 2:13 left in the first half. First free throw is good for McCoy. Second free throw touches every part of the rim but falls through. 35-24. Aim high, will come across the timeline. Switching up on man. Collins on Ketterhagen. And now Marks is guarded by Bullwire. Right side, man-to-man defense. Right side, Marks, Ketterhagen. In the paint to Sayer, and Bronco Billingate with the rebound. And we have a foul. And on the foul was Gannick. McCoy will be headed back to the free throw line, shooting 2. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to today's action. This is our third of 4 games. We have one more, the high school championship, as Grace Christian is battling with Mighty Warriors from Mount Zion as McCoy makes the first free throw. Make it 36-24. .144 left. Second free throw is perfect. 37-24. Aim high has not had an offensive board in the last minute and a half as Ketterhagen and Collins. He'll get a screen by Sayer. They'll feed it down low. Sayer on Collins. Bullwire with the steal. Punched out by Collins. Bullwire going coast to coast. Try to get fancy with the pass. Out of bounds. .123 left. As Dixon, he'll come in, feed it down low to Sayer. Sayer will spin around, put up a leaner. First offensive board by Aim High in the last 4 possessions. Collins splits the defender, still in the backcourt. Feeds it ahead to McCoy. McCoy left side to Bullwire. Bullwire, they'll break and we have out of bounds. Off of Aim High. 59 seconds left until halftime. Both teams have 10 team fouls, so they'll both in the bonus. Bullwire comes in the backcourt and Outlaw. Right side to McCoy. 50 seconds left. Bronco Bellegay sets up high screen left to Collins. A hole for the last shot. There's a pass by Jakari Outlaw. Cross-court pass to Collins. 41 seconds left. Aim High can get within single digits with a made point. Get a high screen by Wagner as Marks. He'll roll left. Dixon looked like he wanted to take that 3. Pulls it all the way back out. Picks up his dribble. Finds Marks. Sets a screen on Bullwire. Marks rolls right. Puts up a shot as Collins with a air ball rebound. He'll push it ahead. And right there with the cleanup was Outlaw for the Mighty Warriors. 39-26. 10 seconds left. They'll kick it ahead, Marks. Marks between the rings, guarded tightly by Bullwire. Bullwire roll, kick it to Wagner. Wagner at the buzzer. And that's going to take us to halftime. Inside the Mighty Warriors den for the 2020 Bull City Classic. Hosanna leads 39-28 over Aim High.
Cardinal Family Dentistry, we are honored to serve the community of Apex by providing honest, compassionate dental care. We focus on preventative care and education to make sure all of our patients enjoy optimal dental health, and we offer judgment-free treatment if you're in need of a corrective procedure. Dr. Barker and the rest of the Cardinal Family Dentistry team want to be a resource for you when it comes to your dental health. So we always keep you well informed and offer honest guidance to help you make the best decisions for you and your family. Give them a call today at 919-589-5001. That's 919-589-5001. Or visit them online at cardinalfamilydentistry.com.
Welcome back. Started the second half. Hosanna College leads Aim High Academy 39-28. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. If you're out there on the YouTube, shout out and tell us where you're tuning in from. Or you can text 480-235-6465. Aim High will get the first possession. In the first possession, almost a turnover right there. Dixon comes up with it, finds Wagger. Wagger to Marks. Bounce passes into the paint. Bullwire right there with a kickback, almost a steal. They'll set up an offense just underway here in the second half. Aim High looking for a 3-game sweep here at the Bull City Classic as Ketterhagen with the easy floater in the lane. 39-30. Collins will come in the front court. Left to McCoy. Lazy pass to Bronco Bellingate. As is intercepted ahead to Wagger. Wagger with a layup off the right block. 39-32. Next up, the Mighty Warriors from Mount Zion will be facing.
1 in 3 adults in America have pre-diabetes.
The basketball hit the table and knocked a cue to run a commercial, but we're right back here. 39-32. As they'll come in as Aim High go into paint as Dixon with 6 straight points for Aim High here to open up the second half as they still trail by 5. McCoy in the paint, puts up a shot. We got an offensive foul. He's picking up the offensive foul is McCoy. But taking the charge was Dixon for Aim High. Ketterhagen will come into Marks. Marks dribble between the rings. Swings it right side to Dixon. Dixon holds, looks for Marks. Marks right baseline. Curls all the way back out around the ring. He'll put up a shot and he's fouled. He'll be shooting 2. Picking up the foul is Collins. For Hosanna. Shooting 2, Marks. Jatrell Marks will be shooting 2. The basket, put up the first shot, rims out. He'll get another chance here. Cutting the deficit within 4. With this free throw, he can do that. And that's exactly what he'll do. 39-35. Hosanna Bible College leads Aim High. Hosanna in the backcourt, swings it over to Collins. Collins comes across the timeline, double team. Bounce passes to Bronco Bellingate. Bronco with the offensive foul. And picking up the charge was Sayer. So they come into play as in the backcourt is Marks. Marks left side to Ketterhagen. He'll curl around, go up. Shot was blocked by McCoy. Loose ball in front. We got a jump ball. And the possession arrow goes with Hosanna. And we have a timeout for Aim High. We're going to step away and come right back here after word from our sponsors.
1 in 3 adults in America have pre-diabetes, but most don't know it. To let people know it can be reversed before it becomes type 2 diabetes, professional basketball player Julius Randle is doing everything in reverse.
I'm only dunking with reverse windmills. I drove the whole way to practice in reverse. I don't recommend it. This move's called the reverse shuffle. I do recommend it. And it took me months to learn how to speak in reverse, like this. Years 10 almost for diabetes type 2 with living Ben has mama. In other words, my mom has been living with type 2 diabetes for almost 10 years. So together, we want to say to the 84 million Americans at risk, exercise and healthy eating can help reverse.
Welcome back out of the timeout. Hosanna will get the ball and jump ball. Bullware stand, triple teamed, kicks it out to Outlaw. Outlaw swings it left side to Collins. Collins then back him all the way up by midcourt. Collins is split the defender going to paint. Finds Outlaw. Outlaw with a nice easy layup. Bunny bucket for the mighty man, Outlaw. Curl around Collins. Collins goes into paint. Deflected, coming out to Hosanna, working left to right. As we have a layup by Outlaw. Mighty Outlaw. 43-35. 15 minutes left. As Ketterhagen is guarded tightly by Outlaw. Switching up on defense. Ketterhagen stands. No room for error for Aim High with defense, and we have an offensive foul. And picking up the foul is going to be Marks, Detrail Marks with the charge. 43-35. Hosanna Bible College leads Aim High. Bronco Billingate in the paint off the right block, puts it on the floor, wraparound shot, and he's fouled. He'll be shooting two, and picking up the foul is going to be on Sayers. Bronco Billingate, 6'9", from Congo. Be shooting two. Offers the first one up, and it's good. 44-35. Checking in the game is Moore as Detrail Marks exits the game. Bronco offers a second one, nothing but nylon. 45-35. Right side is Moore. Between the rings, Collins right on his right hip. Kicks it over to the left side to Ketterhagen. Ketterhagen swatches spots with Dixon. Dixon back to Moore. Moore and Outlaw. And it's going to be Hosanna's ball. Great defense by the Warbirds from Hosanna. They'll come in the backcourt to Collins. 10-point lead. 45-35. Collins guarded tightly by Moore. Got a high screen. Wagner kicks out. Bronco Billingate. He'll kick it over to Bullwire. Bullwire with a long three. Bronco Billingate with the tip back. Couldn't come out with it. Moore with the rebound. He'll come across right into paint. Bullwire with the pushes it ahead. Bounce passes it in off of the leg. And it's going to be the Warbirds' ball. Hosanna will be inbounding the ball underneath their goal. They'll come in. And we have a foul on Hosanna. Oh, foul. Foul is going to be on Sayer. As Bullwire hit it right off his back and went in. Try up for a layup. First free throw is no good for Bullwire. He'll eye the basket, dribble, spin, put up a shot, nothing but nylon. And we have a full timeout by Hosanna with an 11-point lead. We're going to step away and get a word from our sponsors. You're listening to 2020 coverage of the Bull City Classic.
At Cardinal Family Dentistry, we are honored to serve the community of Apex by providing honest, compassionate dental care. We focus on preventative care and education to make sure all of our patients enjoy optimal dental health, and we offer judgment-free treatment if you're in need of a corrective procedure. Dr. Barker and the rest of the Cardinal Family Dentistry team want to be a resource for you when it comes to your dental health, so we always keep you well informed and offer honest guidance to help you make the best decisions for you and your family. Give them a call today at 919-589-5001. That's 919-589-5001. Or visit them online at cardinalfamilydentistry.com.
Welcome back. 46-35. Hosanna still leads Aim High at the 13-35 mark. Moore comes into front court, across the timeline, guarded tightly by Collins. Scissor dribble on the right side. Spin around, gets a high screen by Sayer. He'll roll off the screen left side, go up with the left-handed. Bullwire with a deflection right to Bronco Billingate. Collins in the paint, teardrop. Bronco with the shot goes up and Bronco will be shooting 2 for Hosanna. Bronco Bellingate will be shooting 2. First free throw by Bronco is good. We got one shout out from NYC, baby, New York, listening in. I want to thank you for tuning in. I'm sure you have some family members in this game, son or nephew. Aim High trails 47-35. As Collins comes up with the steal. He'll come into front court working left to right. Find Outlaw. Outlaw to McCoy. McCoy bounce passes it and is stolen by Ketterhagen. Ketterhagen to Moore with a layup. Bronco Billigate with the cleanup right there for the Hosanna. They come into court to Outlaw. Outlaw in the front court to Collins. Collins holds, pulls it back out. 12:37 left. Hosanna leads 48-35. 4 team fouls, 3 team fouls. Left side is Collins. He'll pull his man all the way out. It's man-to-man defense. A light man-to-man defense. Right side is McCoy. McCoy finds Isaiah Bullwire. He'll wrap around, reverse layup. Bronco with a putback for Hosanna, 49-35. Hosanna leads and continues to thump Aim High as they're walking away with this, but we've seen Aim High fight back, and this game is far from over. But right now, the offense for Aim High is not there. 4 straight trips without a bucket. Right side is Ketterhagen. Shot goes up. Bronco Bellingate with the rebound. Coming down with it is Collins. Collins comes into front court. He'll find Outlaw, and Outlaw right there with a little layup. We're sure if it's Outlaw or Bronco Bellingate, as it was shovel pass in the lane, but it was Outlaw with the 2. 51-35. Correction, 52-35. First shot by Dixon for Aim High as they went for a 3-minute drought. 5 straight trips until they shot 1 and went in. 52-37. Collins get double team, finds Bullwire. Bullwire left side, pulls it all the way out. This is Aim High's second game today. For Hosanna, it's their first. Collins offers up a loose 3 with a reverse layup, and a putback was McCoy, and he missed that one. Dixon with the end of paint. Left side is Moore. He'll step in inside the lane and with a nice deep 18-footer. 52-39. They set up in a full court man-to-man press. They break the press to come to McCoy. McCoy bounce passes Outlaw. Outlaw goes up, and he draws a foul as Dixon will pick up a foul, and Outlaw will head to the free throw line. Outlaw will head to the free throw line, dribbles 3 times, spins, gets a small squat, puts it up, and touches every part of the rim and falls through. 53-35. 53-39, correction. Free throws up and in. Make that 2 from Outlaw. 54-39. Aim High comes across the timeline is Marks. Marks goes into Sayer. Sayer, runner in the lane. Bronco Billigate with the rebound. Collins pulls the man all the way back out is Edgkin. Bronco in the paint. Look for Isaiah Bullwire with the coast-to-coast. 56-39. Wagner goes into paint with the finger roll layup at the basket. 56-41. 9-minute mark here. Bronco Billigate puts it on the floor, goes up. As Bronco picks up the offensive foul. So Edgkin Edgekin inbounds the ball to Moore. Moore comes across to Gannick. They work in the perimeter. Loose shot, missed shot. Isaiah Bullwire coming up with the rebound. 1-on-3, splits the defenders. Coming up with a loose ball is Edgekin. Got a player on the floor is Gannick. Edgekin dishes it right there to Sayer. Sayer with the easy bucket. We have a full timeout for Aim High. We're going to step away and get a word from our sponsors.
At Creech Chiropractic, the Triangle's only sports and pediatric certified chiropractor, we offer 3 types of care: relief, corrective, and wellness. We give you the best recommendation for care based on your needs and goals. Ultimately, it's your body, your health, your life, your choice. Our goal at Creech Chiropractic is to educate and adjust as many families as possible toward optimal health and wellness through natural chiropractic care. The superior physician treats the patient before the illness is manifested. It is only the inferior physician who treats the illness he was unable to prevent. Give us a call today at 919-367-2828. That's 919-367-2828. And get to your 3 types of care: relief, corrective, and wellness. Creech Chiropractic, the Triangle.
Trailing by 13, the coach for Aim High calls a timeout to get his players reset. Got 9 minutes and 14 seconds left. Hosanna with the ball. Bullwire comes into Collins. Collins sprints up the court. He is fouled from behind. And picking up the foul will be Jatrell Marks. Oh, correction. Pushed out of bounds. So it'll be Aim High. They'll come across the timeline, working right to left. Is Marks. Marks find Dixon. Dixon looking down low to Sayer. Sayer with the wraparound layup. 56-45. McCoy. McCoy is guarded tightly by... He stepped on the line on the inbounds, and be a turnover for Hosanna. So Collins talking with the official. They come into play. Is Aim High working right to left. Marks. Marks to Gannick. Gannick to Sayer. Sayer with a wraparound out of bounds. And it's off of Hosanna. Aim High's ball. They'll come into play to Sayer. Sayer's ball stripped from behind. Bullwire right there. Bullwire beats the defense 3-on-1. Fancy pass. As it was trying to get too fancy with it, like the Harlem Globetrotters, as we have our listener from New York City here. Got the old Harlem Globetrotters as Aim High turns it over right there back to Outlaw. Outlaw's guarded tightly by Edgekin. Edgekin picked up that foul. So Isaiah Bullwire with the turnover on the last possession for Hosanna. Come into play to Collins as Bullwire. Collins splits the defender, picking up the foul as Edgekin. That's his second consecutive foul. So be 1-1. So Collins will head to the free throw line, shooting 1-1. 17 fouls for Aim High. For Hosanna, they have 4. Edgekin picks up the last 2. Collins with an easy bucket on the charity stripe, make it 57-45. Squats his knees, puts up a shot, same track as the last one, make it 58-45. 8 minutes left in the second half of the championship for College Prep Postgrad. Left side is Hosanna right on Collins as Marks. 3 on the way by Sayer. Touched every part of the rim is Edgekin. And we have a out of bounds. And it's going to go with Aim High. Marks will come into Dixon. Dixon leaves it right at the top of the key to Marks. Marks scissor dribble right to Dixon. He'll roll into paint, finds Sayer. Sayer back to Dixon. Dixon three on the way, and it's too short. Off the side of the backboard, gets his own rebound. Finds Ganick. Ganick with the left-handed layup. McCoy with the push in the front court, and he fouled from behind. He'll be shooting 1-1. Picking up the foul is Jatrell Marks. They'll send McCoy to the free throw line for Hosanna. 7:29. First free throw by McCoy is good. 59-45. Second free throw, McCoy. Nice flip of the wrist. Up by 15, 60-45. As Marks comes across the timeline with Collins right on the right hit. Finds Dixon. Dixon falls to the floor. Looking for a man. And he turns it over. Got 3 loose balls on the floor. As Ganick comes out with it. Ganick to Sayer. Sayer left side to Etchkin. Etchkin puts it on the floor to Sayer, and it's good. Sayer with 2 points right there for aim high. We have a foul by Dixon. The blocking foul. #16 foul, and he will foul out is Dixon. So Outlaw will head to the free throw line, shooting a 1-1. So he makes the first one, so he'll get another one. A lot of confusion on the court. Second one is missed. Outlaw gets his own rebounds. Collins unleashes a 3 off the left side, and it's out of bounds. Hosanna's ball. Bullwire will be inbounding the ball right at their goal. He'll come into McCoy. McCoy to Outlaw. Outlaw right. Shot goes up. Bronco right there to pick it back up, and Bronco out of bounds. As Jatrell Marks slowly trots up the court, guarded tightly by Collins. Left side is Ketterhagen. Ketterhagen drives, stops, pops, pulls up a 12-footer. 61-49. Bullwire sprints in the front court. He'll lob it. They'll pull it all the way back out. Is Outlaw. Outlaw's losing it to Ketterhagen. Ketterhagen drives, puts up a finger roll, misses it. And we have Ketterhagen headed to the floor. And that foul, the foul is on Bronco Bellingate. As Edgkin gets the paint, goes in, shot missed. Coming up with a rebound was McCoy. McCoy working left to right for the Warbirds. They come across the timeline. We have a timeout. Hosanna We're going to step away, get a word from our sponsors. Hosanna leads 61-49.
Pizzeria is a busy, family-friendly restaurant serving up authentic New York-style pizza and Italian dishes. Our full-service menu offers a wide range of choices sure to please everyone. Whether you're in the mood for a brick oven pizza, classic Italian dish like chicken parmigiana, or one of our specialty pastas, you can always count on a delicious meal that's made to order using only the freshest ingredients. To complement your meal, we also offer a variety of wine and beer options, including several seasonal beverages. Give them a call today in Apex at 919-267-6237 or in Fuquay Varina at 919-285-2497 or visit them online at annaspizzeria.com.
Welcome back out of timeout. Hosanna with the turnover right to Edgkin. Edgkin goes up, and he's blocked. Coming out with the rebound was Bronco. He'll kick it ahead to left to McCoy. McCoy will go in. He'll push from behind. As he was pushed from behind by Sayer. He'll head to the free throw line, but the clock will stop, so you need to capitalize on the free throws. You definitely don't want to miss any free throws that you have an opportunity to pull ahead. McCoy eyes the basket, puts up the shot, flick of the wrist, and it's good. If you guys watching at home, on your phone, mobile device, or anything, if you watch the flick of the wrist by Greg McCoy here, you'll understand. It's all in the motion of the wrist. Bronco Bellegate with the loose ball, missed free throw back to McCoy. McCoy to Outlaw. Outlaw scrambling. Coming out with it is Marks. Marks comes in the front court, tries to split all five of them. McCoy with the rebound, kicks it ahead to Outlaw. Outlaw with a nice layup, and he misses the layup. Cleaning it up is McCoy. They missed two layups for the Hosanna. Edgkin comes across the timeline, goes in the paint, puts up a floater in the paint. 62-51. 11-point lead, 5-minute mark. Hosanna comes in the front court, gets a high screen by Bronco. Bronco rolls right, kicks it left side to Outlaw. Collins pulls it out as we're at 4-minute mark here. Oh, swinging around to Isaiah. Isaiah put it on the floor. Left side, trying to keep away right here, trying to burn some of this clock with 11-point lead. Collins going into paint, pulls his man all the way out. 4:27 left. Aim High trails, 62-51. McCoy, Outlaw. Outlaw finds an avenue up the pipe and in for two, 64-51. So Aim High will come down. Come across the timeline is Marks. Marks right side to Sayer for a deep three, and it rims out. High off the backboard. Hosanna's ball, working left to right. 4 minutes to go. So they'll come in to Collins. Collins trapped off in the backcourt. They'll get ahead of the timeline in time as McCoy's backing his man down, goes up strong for two, 66-51. Right side stands Edgkin, unleashes a three. Collins with the rebound, 66-51. Collins will come across the timeline left side to Bullwire. Bullwire stands high dribble, chest high dribble. Edgkin right on his right hip. He'll back him in, pull him out. We got a 5-second call. As the coaches are arguing with officiating both sides. As Aim High's got the ball is Record hands it off to Ganick. Ganick to Wagger. Wagger in the paint with a finger roll layup. 53, 3-minute mark. Bullwire comes across the timeline. He's fouled by Edgekins. That's Edgekins' 16 foul. He will exit. Gibbs will come in for Edgekins. Bullwire flipping a wrist. Nothing but nylon. 67-53. Hosanna is 3 minutes away from being crowned the post-grad champion of the Bull City Classic. 68-53. Left side is Recker. Recker over to Gannick. Gannick back to Recker. Collins right on Gannick. No work. The right side is Gannick. Gannick goes in the paint. Almost had a strip from behind. Back to Sayer. Sayer in the paint. Basket's good. Count it. And picking up the foul is going to be Greg McCoy. So Sayer will be shooting an old-fashioned and one. First one short, coming up with a rebound. And we have a foul. (68-55). Hosanna has 2 fulls and 2 20s. So with the first free throw by McCoy was good. 69-55. Second free throw rims out. Gannick with the rebound. He'll kick it ahead to Gibbs. Gibbs comes across the timeline. Bullwire picks him up. Between the rings, scissor dribble. Right side. Stands Gibbs. Gibbs finds Gannick. Gannick with the 14-footer off the right wing. Coming down with it is Bullwire. He'll come into front court. 2 minutes to go. 69-55. Hosanna will pull the ball all the way out. They'll come across. They'll go into paint, trying to play old 4 corners. Spread it around. Collins stands guarded tightly by Gibbs. He'll put it on the floor. 1:50 left. 14-point lead for Hosanna. So aim high all over but the singing. As they used to say, it ain't over till the fat lady singing or the fat man. Right now it's 69-55. Hosanna will look to take the championship of the college post-grad with a win today. As off the front of the rim was Bronco Billingate, but Isaiah Bullwire right there with the steal. It's all over but the singing. The humming is real tight. 75 seconds left. 69-55 as they will stand at midcourt. So right now, aim high is getting heated up. So right now, Hosanna will lead and win 69-55. 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left. So Hosanna will win with a 69-55 victory over So right now the post-grad championship is over. 69-55. Hosanna defeats and wins the championship over Aim High. We're going to step away and come right back here with the championship of the high school game.
investment? Then look no further than Fidelity Investments of Holly Springs. Whether you need to roll over an IRA or open a traditional or Roth IRA, our exceptional guidance and wide range of investment options can help you plan intelligent guidance in person, online, or over the phone. We offer access to powerful tools and comprehensive research. We also offer great value, including no account fees and no minimums to open an account. Maybe you want to talk about mutual funds. Choose from over 10,000 funds, many with no transaction fee. How about brokerage? $0 commission for U.S. stock, ETF, and options trades. And how about some cash management? You get reimbursed for ATM fees with no minimum balance required. Sound like something you want to take a look at? Then give them a call today at 800-631-1903. That's 800-631-1903. Or visit Fidelity Investments of Holly Springs, North Carolina.